गुड इवनिंग। ऑडियो वीडियो क्लियर है? ऑडियो वीडियो क्लियर? ओके। मनीष, गौतम, नेहा, अविशा, अभिषेक, etc. Now, second topic in Indian philosophy, Jaina philosophy. Jaina philosophy or Jain darshan or Jain is also known as Dharma. Okay, good evening, Akhilesh Yadav, Vikas. So, in Jaina's philosophy, three topics are prescribed. Note down those three topics in Jaina philosophy. First one is theory of reality, that is known as metaphysics of Jaina philosophy. Metaphysics. Metaphysics means theory of reality. So in our syllabus, the term theory of reality is prescribed. It means that metaphysics we have to study in Jaina philosophy. Second topic is Sapta Bhangi Naya. So Sapta means seven, Bhangi means types, Naya means nirnay, judgment. So seven types of judgments we have to study. Judgments means you are in epistemology. 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 So Saptabhangina is a kind of epistemological theory, must be aware. It's an epistemological concept. Theory of reality means metaphysics. We have to study metaphysics in Jaina philosophy. Even we have to study epistemology in Jaina philosophy. And third one is bondage and liberation. It means it is related to religion and morality. Religion and morality. So these are the three topics: bondage and liberation. Second one is Saptabhangi Naya. Saptabhangi Naya. Naya means judgment. And theory of reality means metaphysics. And the metaphysical theory is known as Anekantavad. Anekantavad. So metaphysical theory is known as Anekantavad, or Jaina's theory of reality is known as Anekantavad. So we have to study Anekantavad also. When I will discuss theory of reality, it means ki metaphysics, it means ki Anekantavad. Directly this term is not prescribed, Anekantavad, but you have to study. And Jaina's epistemological theory is also known as Syadvad. Although Syadvad is not directly prescribed, the term Saptabhangina, but this one is directly related to this one. If Saptabhangina is asked, you are bound to write Syadvad, and if Syadvad is asked, ultimately you have to write Saptabhangina also. Interconnected, necessarily related. Bound to write others also. Good evening, Risuraj. Yes, clear. Good evening. Vikas, Avisha. So overall in Jaina's philosophy, three topics: theory of reality, or that is metaphysics, or you can say Jaina's metaphysical theory is known as Anekantavad. Anekantavad. Anekantavad means manyness of reality. Manyness of reality. Theory of manyness of reality. Note down. Theory of manyness of reality. This is known as Anekantavad. Syadvad means theory of relativity of knowledge. Theory of relativity of knowledge. So this one we have to study. Theory of relativity of knowledge. Syadvad is an epistemological theory. And once you write Syadvad, ultimately you have to write Saptabhangina also. Interrelated. And here bondage and liberation, religion and morality. Clear? Three topics clear? Three topics clear? These three topics are prescribed in our syllabus. Is it clear? Three topics, is it clear? Bolo, is it clear? Okay. Okay, yes. Now, overall, we are going to see something regarding Jainaj philosophy. Introduction. 3 topics and with some sort of explanation. Anekantvad, not directly prescribed, but you are bound to study. Syadvad, not directly prescribed, but you have to study Syadvad. And last one is bondage and liberation. Clear? Okay. Jaina philosophy is basically a heterodox philosophy. Matlab, they have denied validity of Vedas, denial of validity of Vedas. They have denied validity of Vedas. That's why they are heterodox, not orthodox. They are atheistic philosophy. Jainas have supported atheism, atheistic, denial of existence of God. They have denied God, no God as such. You must be aware, God is not identical to Bhagavan. Although they have accepted Bhagavan, but both are not identical. Bhagavan means Bhag plus Van. Van means owner. Bhag means refined qualities. God is not identical to Bhagavan. Bhagavan means owner of refined qualities. Since Mahabir and different Tirthankaras were associated with refined qualities, that's why they are called Bhagavan. Bhagavan Mahabir. Bhagavan Buddha doesn't mean God. They were associated with refined qualities. Kind-heartedness, love, justice, benevolence. That's why they are called Bhagavan. किसी और को भी भगवान कर सकते हो. Heterodox atheism. No. It's a realistic philosophy. Realism is supported. Realistic philosophy. Realistic means, realism means accepted existence of object as separate and independent from knower. Object exists, in other words, object exists outside and independent from knower. Object exists outside and independent from knower. This is known as realism. So, Jainas have supported realism. They are realistic philosophers. Object or knowable exists outside and independent from knower, that is Jiva. Clear? Realism. They have accepted pluralism. Pluralism means accepted many realities as ultimate realities. Many realities as ultimate realities. Anekantvad already said, theory of manyness of realities. Anekantvad. Accepted many realities as ultimately real. Even Charvakas have supported pluralism. But according to them, according to Charvaka, all realities are material in nature. So materialistic realism was supported by Charvaka. Materialistic pluralism was supported by Charvaka. Many realities, and all those realities are accepted as material in nature. Here, not like that. They have accepted even Jiva also, separate from matter. Pluralism. It's a relativistic philosophy, relativism. Here, relativism is supported. All our knowledge is relative to space, time, context, etc. All our knowledge is relative to space, time, context, etc. All our knowledge must be obvious. Clear? All our knowledge is relative to space, time, context, etc. But it's not possible for us, ordinary person, to find absolute knowledge. Denial of possibility of absolute knowledge from the point of view of ordinary person. All our knowledge is relative knowledge. In real sense, we should accept Bhagavan Mahabir as the father of theory of relativity in place of Einstein. Real sense, Mahabir. All our knowledge is relative knowledge, relative to space, time, context, etc. So, Jaina philosophers, heterodox, atheistic, realistic, pluralistic, relativistic, all supported relativism, pluralism, realism, atheism, etc. Clear? Now clear? Is it clear? बोलते रहना बीच बीच में. We have completed already Charvaka's philosophy, and right now we are in the second part. Clear? Okay. Now one page structure, and then we'll discuss these 3 topics in detail. First of all, in short form, try to see first 2 topics, that is theory of reality and Saptabhangi Nyaya. In short, Jaina. Jaina's theory of reality or Jaina's metaphysical theory. Jaina's metaphysical theory, may write theory of reality, is known as Anekantavad. Anekantvad. Jaina's theory of reality is known as Anekantvad, or you can say Jaina's metaphysical theory is called Anekantvad. You may write like that. You are free to write anyway. Jaina's metaphysical theory is called Anekantvad, or Jaina's theory of reality is called Anekantvad. Theory of reality. Anekantvad, Jaina's theory of reality. Must be aware Jaina's theory. Anekantvad means, Anekantvad, two important things. There exist many realities in this universe, many realities, and each reality has innumerous dharmas in its own. Many realities, many dharmas. Each reality has many qualities, innumerous, not possible to count. Many realities and many qualities. This was the meaning of first aspect, this many realities. Each reality has a number of aspects in its own, many qualities. Clear? Question is that who can know? Who can know all those realities and they are all called? Who can know? Who has power to know? It is said that only Kevali, it's a technical term, Kevali. Kevali means omniscient liberated person can know all those things. Only Kevali, Kevali. Kevali means omniscient liberated person. Who can know all realities and their all qualities? Only Kevali. Only Kevali has capability to know all realities and their all qualities. Who are accepted as Kevali? Kevalis are omniscient liberated person. Those who have find already Kevalya. Omniscient liberated persons are called Kevali. Kevali. What's the condition of ordinary person? Ordinary persons can know only some realities and their some qualities. Ordinary persons can know. See the point once again. Jaina's theory of reality is known as Anekantavad. According to Anekantavad, many realities and many qualities. Each reality has many qualities, innumerous. Only Kevali can know all realities and their all qualities. Kevali means omniscient liberated person. Ordinary persons can find only knowledge of some realities and their some qualities. After getting knowledge, certainly they will say something that is known as Naya. Naya means judgment. Naya means judgment. when ordinary person will say something regarding anything after getting knowledge of some reality and some qualities, after getting knowledge, his judgment is known as naya. टेक्निकल टर्म नया मीन्स जजमेंट. जैसे मान लो नया जजमेंट, फॉर एग्जाम्पल बोर्ड इज स्क्वायर, इट्स ए काइंड ऑफ नया, it's a kind of judgment. Imagine you are getting knowledge of this board. We all are ordinary person. No one is in our group, no one is omniscient liberated person. We all are ordinary. Never think he omniscient liberated. So ordinary person can find knowledge of some realities and there are some qualities. And after getting knowledge, for example, this is a board and now you are getting knowledge. So after getting knowledge, what you will say regarding this board? Board is white. It's a kind of judgment. This judgment is known as Naya. Board is a square. Board is square. Naya is partial. Partially true. Partial. But not valid. This judgment is not valid. Not authentic. Not valid. Although it is partial in nature, partially true, but not valid. Not valid. Why? Why not valid? If you are saying board is a square, if you are saying like that, after perceiving this body, if you are saying board is a square, in this statement it is not clear in which sense board is clear. From which point of view board is a square? Where board is a square? In which context board is a square? Nothing is clear. Clear? So here you must be aware, although it is partially true but not valid, since in which context you are saying this statement board is a square, it's not clear. So it is said that to make Naya valid, to make Naya means judgment, valid, authentic. To make Naya valid, we should add the term syat before our statement. Syat term is used before the judgment. The term syat is used before the judgment. Now, if you are saying syat board is a square, now this judgment is valid, authentic, valid, authentic. As soon as you use the term syat before your statement or judgment, your judgment will become valid, authentic. How? When you use the term syat, it means that what you are saying, it is true from a particular point of view, particular context, particular situation, particular context, that statement is true. You are not denying other possibilities. You are just saying what we are accepting, board is syat, board is a square. It is true from a particular point of view, nothing more than that. So as soon as you use the term syat before our statement, judgment will become valid. And using the term syat before our statement, 7 kinds of judgments are possible, and this is known as Sapta Bhangi Naya. Using the term syat before our statement, 7 kinds of judgment possible. Possible है 7 kinds of judgment. Possible है 7 kinds of judgment is possible. And this is known, Sapta means 7, Bhangi means kinds, Naya means judgment. 7 kinds of judgment. So if you will accept Anekantvad or theory of reality, ultimately it will lead to Saptabhangi Naya. This one is a metaphysical theory and Saptabhangi Naya is an epistemological theory. Must be aware. Saptabhangi Naya epistemological theory, Anekantvad metaphysical theories. Is it clear? No. Ayush Gautam, no need to say like that, skepticism. Once you will find one question, Ayush Gautam. Ayush Gautam is asking, sir, is it a kind of skepticism? Is it a kind of skepticism? Ayush Gautam, is it a kind of skepticism? What you are asking? See the question. In 2011, one question was asked. Why is Saptabhangi Nyaya not treated as a doctrine of skepticism? Not treated as a why? So Ayush Gautam, what you are asking, already one question was asked in 2011. Why is Saptabhangi Nyaya not treated as a doctrine of skepticism? So when I will discuss this one in detail, then answer you will find. अगर तुम जो पूछो तो टीचर टाइप में हो गया तुम्हारा दिमाग. क्वेश्चन आ चुका है आईएएस में, तो आई विल एक्सप्लेन. Neha Srivastava, I will not explain the term Syat in detail. I will explain the term Syat. Syat indicates relativity. The term Syat indicates relativity. Relativity. It indicates relativity. Our knowledge is relative. Syat both is square. It means in a particular context, particular situation, particular time, board is certainly a square. Relative to space, time, context, situation, etc. well, एक बार सारे लोग बोलना, try to speak. Jaina's theory of reality is known as Anekantavad. Anekantavad generally is known as theory of manyness of reality. Generally, it is translated as such. Anekantavad means there exist many realities in this universe and each reality has many qualities in its own. Only a Kevali can find knowledge of all these realities and their all qualities. Kevali means omniscient, liberated person. But an ordinary person can find knowledge of some realities and their some qualities. After getting knowledge, what he will say, if he is going to say something, that is known as judgment. That is called Naya, technical term Naya. For example, after getting knowledge of this board, if anyone is going to say board is a square, board is a square, it's a judgment, it's a Naya. It is partially true, but not valid, authentic. It's not authentic. Why? Why not valid? If you are saying board is white, it's not valid. Why not valid? Why not authentic? Since in which context you are saying board is white, in which situation you are saying board is a square or white, not clear. So to make this Naya valid, to make this statement valid, you have to use the term Syat before our statement. And once you will say Syat board is square, it means valid, authentic. Why? Now the term Syat indicates that what you are saying, it is true from a particular space, particular time, particular context, particular situation. Now a statement is valid. Syat board is white. It's a valid statement, authentic statement, true statement. Although it is a partially true. Since in object in this board, a number of attributes exist, and out of them you are getting one of them. Syat board is a square. So this one is a valid, authentic, although partial, but valid now. And using the term Syat, 7 kinds of judgments are possible. This is known as Saptabhangi Nyaya. So Saptabhangi Nyaya is the result or outcome of theory of reality of, or outcome of Anekantavad in Jaina philosophy. देखो 2001 relation between Anekantavad and Saptabhangi Nyaya. स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड रिलेशन बता दोगे रिलेशन. अनेकांतवाद स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड 2009 11 Saptabhangi Nyaya डायरेक्ट. 2013 analyze the relation between theory of Saptabhangi Nyaya and Anekantavad. Again repetition. रिलेशन बिटवीन सप्तभंगी और एकांतवाद, यही तो अभी डिस्कस किया मैंने. कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ नया, नया तो नया भी देखा हम लोगों ने. 2017, Jaina's metaphysics is relativistic. All our knowledge is relative to a space-time context and realistic also. Realistic means object exists outside, independent from nowhere. Pluralism also. Many realities are accepted as ultimate realities. Relativistic, realistic, pluralistic. So we have discussed this one. By and by you will find some more things. And 2021 question was asked in this part. 20 में ये आया Jaina's concept of कर्माज according to Jainism. 20 में सवाल है कर्माज पे. It was a repetition. कर्माज पे जो था रिपीटेशन था. ये देखो कर्माज पे पहले भी था. In 2014, explain the concept of karmas. So the question which was asked in 2014, once asked again in 2020. And see here, question of Saptabhangi already here, a straightforward question. Saptabhangi is here, Saptabhangi. Apart from that, Saptabhangi all देख लो once again. Relation between Saptabhangi and Ekantvad. Anekantvad and Saptabhangi. Again, Saptabhangi was asked in 2000, 2001. So many times Saptabhangi. And 2000 and 2022 और जो 17 जनवरी को हुआ 17th जनवरी 15 marks question in IES in philosophy, Indian philosophy. Explain the Jaina's view of sevenfold Saptabhangi. Sevenfold. Sapta means seven. Bhangi means naya, types. Naya. ये देखो यहाँ नया लिखा हुआ है सप्तभंगी नया sevenfold naya. Naya it's a technical. Naya means judgment, and to make naya valid we have to use the term syat, and using the term syat sevenfold of judgments are possible. That's known as saptabhangi naya. Explain the Jaina's concept. 15 number straightforward, not a new question. Repetition हुआ है. Is it clear? This part is clear? Is it clear? पहले इतना बोलो फिर we are going to discuss all those things in detail. In detail. सारे लोग बोलो. Is it clear? Is it clear? Clear? ठीक है. Now first topic I am going to explain. Now fresh. Once again fresh page. Jaina philosophy. Theory of reality. Bracket metaphysics. Jaina's metaphysics, it means theory of reality. Jaina's theory of reality or metaphysics of Jaina's philosophy. अनीश कुमार क्या लिख रहे हो @ क्या लिख रहे हो अनीश कुमार? Now Abhishek Mishra, I am going to explain all those things in detail. In short, I have discussed. Explain in detail. कितना तेजी में है? Now I am going to explain all those things. Yes. Jaina's metaphysical concept, theory of reality. Jaina epistemological concept, Saptabhangi and Syadvad. Clear? This. Okay. Theory of reality. Jana's theory of reality is basically pluralistic. Pluralistic. Pluralistic means many realities as ultimate realities. Pluralistic. Second, holistic. Realistic. Realistic. Realistic means object exists here nowhere. No. Object exists outside plus independent from nowhere. Nowhere means here Jiva. Nowhere is Jiva. Object exists outside and independent from Jiva. Outside plus independent from Jiva. Jiva is nowhere. So this one is realism. Realism. The object exists outside plus independent from nowhere. Nowhere means Jiva. This one, the Jaina's philosophy, realistic, and also relativistic. Relativistic. All our knowledge is relative knowledge. Knowledge is relative to a space, time, context, etc. Our knowledge is relative to a space, time, context, etc. Our knowledge regarding object is relative to a space, time, context, etc. A space, time, context, etc. Is it clear? पहले बोलो इतना क्लियर हुआ? And this theory is basically known as, this one is known as अनेकांतवाद. You may write directly कि Jaina's theory of reality is known as अनेकांतवाद. Or in process of writing अनेकांतवाद, first of all, from metaphysical point of view, Jainas have supported pluralism, realism, and relativism. Pluralistic, many realities. Realistic, object exists outside independent from nowhere. And relativistic, all knowledge regarding object is relative to space, time, context, etc. क्या है कि एक बार सवाल इसी पे सीधा आ गया है. देखो आप, देखो, in 2017 one question was asked, Jaina's metaphysics is relativistic and realistic pluralism. Discuss. केवल शब्दों से खेलना है बेसिकली. Jaina's metaphysics means theory of reality, and theory of reality is known as अनेकांतवाद. You will write some points regarding metaphysics. In which sense pluralism? Many realities. In which sense realistic? Object exists outside, independent from nowhere. Nowhere is not, no object is not dependent on nowhere. Independent existence. Which sense relativistic? Knowledge regarding object is relative to space, time, context, etc. ये तीन टेक्निकल टर्म आ गया. मेटाफिजिक्स एक आ गया. चार टेक्निकल टर्म. मेटाफिजिक्स, रिलेटिविस्टिक, रियलिस्टिक, प्लुरलिज्म. ये हमने टर्म को देख लिया. लोग इसी में उलझ जाते हैं, परेशान हो जाता है. And at least 4 paragraphs. In which sense relativistic? In which sense realistic? In which sense pluralistic? परफेक्ट है ये सब लिख दोगे तो सटीक नंबर आ जाएगा. अनेकांतवाद. अकॉर्डिंग टू अनेकांतवाद, what is said by अनेकांतवाद? Many realities, or you can say innumerable realities exist in this universe. Innumerable. And each reality has many qualities or innumerable qualities. Innumerable, not possible to count. Innumerable realities, innumerable qualities. Each reality has innumerable qualities. Clear? The innumerable realities are classified in two groups. Many jivas, many conscious jivas. Jivas are conscious. Consciousness is the necessary quality of jiva. Innumerable conscious jivas. Jivas are also accepted as knower. Only jiva can be accepted as knower. And innumerable material objects. Many material objects. Note down. Many material elements or objects. Elements लिख सकते हो और objects you may write. Elements or objects. Innumerable jivas, conscious jivas, innumerable material objects. And these both objects and knowers both are mutually separate, different, independent from each other. Mutually separate, different, and independent from each other. It means कि objects or material elements are separate, different, independent from jivas. Both are mutually separate. जीवा है एक साइड में ऑब्जेक्ट्स है, मटेरियल ऑब्जेक्ट्स, मटेरियल एलिमेंट्स. Both are mutually separate, different, independent. And jivas are basically knowers. So if you are saying objects are separate, different, and independent from jiva means knower, it means realism. So just below this, note down here, mutually separate, different, independent from each other. Just below this here, note down. Pluralistic realism. Pluralistic realism. Pluralistic means many realities, many jivas, many material elements. So that's why pluralistic. Realism, in which sense realism? Object exists outside, independent from the knower. That's why realism. So here, realistic pluralism you may write. Realistic pluralism. Jainas have accepted realistic pluralism. Object exists outside, independent from knower. That's why realism. And in which sense pluralism? Many realities, many conscious jivas, many material objects. That's why pluralism. And one sense realism. Realistic pluralism. This part is clear? This part. Many realities are classified in two groups. Conscious jivas or material elements. And material elements are separate, different, independent from jiva. That is knower. That's why realism. Since many realities, that's why pluralism. Is it clear? सारे लोग बोलते चलना. Is it clear? This part clear? अगर जैनाज के थियरी ऑफ रियलिटी पे सवाल आएगा तो ऐसे ही चलोगे. If question is asked related to अनेकांतवाद in this way, अनेकांतवाद innumerable realities, each reality has innumerable qualities. How innumerable realities? All those realities are classified in two groups. Jivas, objects. All are separate, different, independent from each other. That's why realism and that's why pluralism. Clear? Clear. Now, each reality has innumerable qualities. मैं इसको लेके चल रहा हूँ, this part को. Each reality has innumerable qualities. In one sense, this is known as dharma. Many dharmas or many qualities. Ground of these qualities, locus of qualities. Locus of qualities means locus of dharma. Dharma means quality. Is known as dravya. Now, dravya means substance. Note down. Locus of or ground of qualities is known as dravya. So, if it is asked what is dravya, you can say locus of qualities is known as dravya. Many realities and each reality has innumerable qualities. So, who is the locus of qualities? That is known as dravya. Technical term dravya. Note down, technical term dravya. Technical term dravya. Dravya. In dravya, how many qualities exist? Innumerable qualities. Innumerable qualities in Zabya. Already written ऊपर में innumerable qualities. And who is the locus, who is the ground, who is the substratum of those qualities? Technical term Zabya is used. Zabya, substance. In Zabya, how many qualities? Innumerable qualities. Already said here. Qualities are dependent upon whom? Zabya. These innumerable qualities are classified in two groups. One is necessary qualities. Second one is accidental qualities. Innumerable qualities exist in Zabya. Those qualities are classified in two groups, necessary and accidental. Necessary qualities are permanent quality, unchangeable qualities. Permanent, unchangeable qualities, inseparable. Inseparable qualities. Necessary qualities are those qualities which are permanently exist in Zabya. Permanently, you can't separate them. Yes or no? Permanent quality, you must be aware. Inseparable, unchangeable qualities, inseparable, permanent. Accidental qualities are those qualities of Zabyas where we find origin and decay. Origin and decay, changeable qualities. These accidental qualities are changeable qualities of Zabyas. In Zabya substance, innumerable qualities, many qualities. Those many qualities can be classified in two groups. One, permanent, unchangeable, inseparable, जरूर होगा Zabya में. Second one, origin and decay, changeable qualities, accidental qualities. Accidental qualities है, बाद में खत्म भी हो सकता है, changeable है. Origin and decay, changeable qualities of Zabya. For example, consciousness in Jiva. Jiva is the necessary quality of consciousness is the necessary quality of Jiva. Unchangeable quality of Jiva. Inseparable quality of Jiva. Consciousness always exists with Jiva. Necessary quality. According to Jaina philosophy. Consciousness is the necessary quality. Necessary quality means permanent quality. Unchangeable quality. Inseparable. You can't separate consciousness from Jiva. Accidental quality, origin, decay, changeable. Example, pain and pleasure and Jiva. Pain and pleasure are changeable qualities of Jiva. Origin, decay. आएगा चला जाएगा. जीवन में पेन है, must be aware it's a changeable, not permanent. And if we are getting a lot of pleasure, it's also not permanent. इसका origin होगा तो decay भी होगा. They are changeable qualities of Jiva. कितनी अच्छी बात बोला इन्होंने. Sometimes due to pain, a number of persons commit suicide in this universe. अगर उनको go through किए रहते हैं philosophy से, especially Jaina's philosophy, why they commit suicide? They start to think this pain is permanent feature of my life. Pain and pleasure are accidental quality of Zabyas, of Jivas in one sense you can say. Limited sense. Origin and decay. Accidental quality में origin and decay होगा. Changeable qualities है. Example, pain and pleasure. Pain, suffering. These are basically changeable qualities. Changeable qualities of whom? Example, pain and pleasure in Jivas. We all are Jivas. Sometimes we find pain, but not all the time. Sometimes pleasure, but not all the time. Changeable. ये परमानेंट क्वालिटी नहीं है हमारी, चेंजेबल क्वालिटी है जीवा की. कितना बढ़िया थॉट बोला है. कोई दिक्कत नहीं, दोनों लिख दो ऋषुराज, एक ही लिखना दोनों में से, नो प्रॉब्लम. होलिस्टिक रियलिज्म, रियलिस्टिक पोलिज्म, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, लिख दो. दिक्कत है, इतने देर से यही सोच रहे थे. नो प्रॉब्लम. See, here necessary qualities are called guna, technical term. Here necessary qualities are called by Jaina's philosopher as guna, G-U-N-A. Guna, the term guna is used. Guna means attributes. Guna means attributes in one sense, you can say. And accidental qualities are called paryaya. P-R-A-Y-A-Y-A. Paryaya means modes. In Jaina's philosophy, necessary qualities are called guna and accidental qualities are called paryaya. P-R-A-Y-A-Y-A. And guna plus paryaya guna plus paryaya is identical to dravya. They have defined the term dravya as drav is that, note down, drav is that which is associated with guna and paryaya. Drav is that which is associated with guna and paryaya. In Sanskrit, guna, paryaya, vad, dravyam. Guna, paryaya, vad, dravyam. Drav is that which is associated with guna plus paryaya. Guna, what do you mean by guna? Guna means necessary qualities, permanent, unchangeable, inseparable. Example, consciousness in jiva. Paryaya means accidental quality, where origin, decay going on, changeable qualities. Example, pain and pleasure in jiva. Pain and pleasure are accidental qualities. And in this sense, finally it is said, guna padan paryaya is equal to dravya. Drav is that which is associated with guna and paryaya. Sanskrit, guna, paryaya, vad, dravyam. Perfect. This definition of dravya given by Jaina philosopher. एक बार go through करो. Go through that one. Just to go through that one. Any problem, free to ask. Ayush Gautam, by and by it will be clear. अब देखो, मेटाफिजिक्स रिलेटिव, बेसिकली रिलेटिविटी तो नॉलेज का होता है, बट आउटकम है इसी का मेटाफिजिक्स का. हटा दो ना रिमझिम चतुर्वेदी. If you are going to write drav is that which is associated with guna and paryaya, this is the exact translation of this particular line, guna paryaya vad dravyam. द्रव्य वह है जो गुण और पर्याय से युक्त है. द्रव इज दैट विच इज एसोसिएटेड विथ गुना एंड पर्याय. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय गुना? गुना इज नेसेसरी क्वालिटी ऑफ द्रव्य. It is permanent, unchangeable, inseparable quality of dravya. For example, consciousness in jiva. Paryaya means modes. Modes are accidental quality of dravyas. What's the feature of paryaya? Origin, decay, changeable qualities. Example, pain and pleasure in jiva. Perfect. अभी बता देंगे अगर सर राज, पहले ये पाठ कर लो उसके बाद उस पे जाएंगे. अगर सर राज, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विल राइट गुना पर्याय. दिस वन इज अ डेफिनेशन, and next step we will write what you have written, उत्पाद व्यय द्रव्य संयुक्तम सत. No, Vikas Kumar Yadav, Drab is also quality. What you are saying? Drab is the locus of quality. Quality, Drab is the locus of, who is the locus of quality? Drab. How can you say Drab itself is a quality? Drab is the locus of qualities. And qualities are of two types, necessary qualities, accidental qualities. And where those qualities exist? Necessary quality, Dravya, accidental qualities also Dravya. In Dravya, many qualities exist, but those many qualities can be classified in two groups. One necessary quality भी है इसमें, and accidental quality भी है. कुछ permanent quality है Dravya के, कुछ changeable qualities है Dravya के. Two examples we have explained. Jiva is a kind of Dravya where you will find necessary quality, accidental quality. Example, consumption in Jiva, pain and pleasure in Jiva. Clear, Agar sir? No need to write what you are saying, Deepak Singh. जितना मैं बता दूं इतना पढ़ लो, इतना लिख दोगे, आयुष का सवाल सब बन जाएगा. No need. Other places you will write such kind of things, extension, etc. But here write qualities are of two types, necessary and accidental, and this one is relevant in this context. Define locus of quality. See, Abhishek Mishra, मैं पूछूं consciousness, who is the locus of consciousness, quality of consciousness? Consciousness can't exist in air. There must be some locus. Jiva is the locus of. So many, innumerable qualities exist in this universe. For example, pain, pleasure, etc. Who is the locus of pain and pleasure? Jiva. Jiva is a kind of Dravya. Many Dravyas are there. One of Dravya is Jiva also. Jiva is also a kind of Dravya. So in Jiva we find innumerable qualities. Some of them are necessary, some of them are accidental. हमने उसको उसको स्पष्ट किया है. जब भी कोई क्वालिटी होगा उसका कुछ ना कुछ लोकस होगा. Qualities always depend on something. What is said by Anekantvad, in this universe a number of realities exist and each reality has innumerable qualities. So who is the locus of qualities? Known as substance, that is called Dravya by Jaina philosophers. Dravya is the locus. Anisha Dubey, if quality is Dravya, we have never discussed quality is Dravya. Dravya is the locus ground substratum. Qualities किसके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है? Dravya के ऊपर. Consciousness किसके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है? जीवा के ऊपर. जीवा इज द्रव्य. द्रव्य इज दैट हु इज द लोकस ग्राउंड सबस्ट्रेटम, जिसके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है क्वालिटी, उसको हम द्रव्य बोलेंगे. क्वालिटी जिसके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है, दैट इज नोन एज द्रव्य. द्रव्य इज द लोकस ऑफ क्वालिटीज. क्वालिटीज आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन द्रव्य. ये सबस्ट्रेटम है, ग्राउंड है, बेस है. कोई भी क्वालिटीज होगी किसी न किसी के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट होगा. मैं कहूं पेन प्लेजर, किसको होता है पेन प्लेजर? यू कांट से इन एयर एंड समवेयर एल्स. पेन प्लेजर डिपेंडेंट ऑन जीवा. consciousness also dependent on jiva, but consciousness is the necessary quality of jiva. Pain and pleasure are accidental quality of jiva. So these are qualities dependent upon whom? Jivas. Best example. Jiva is a kind of dravya. Many dravya. Jiva is one kind of dravya. द्रव्य इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन सबस्टांस. आप द्रव्य को द्रव्य लिख लो. अगर पूछा जाए अंग्रेजी में ट्रांसलेट करो तो सबस्टांस करना, नहीं तो कट करके द्रव्य यू राइट. द्रव्य मीन्स द्रव्य. द्रव्य इज ए काइंड ऑफ रियलिटी. मेनी रियलिटीज एंड ईच रियलिटी हैज इन्यूमरेबल क्वालिटीज. It means in realities we find qualities. So Zab is a kind of reality. Substance is a reality. And in this reality, innumerable qualities are classified in two groups. Zab तक पहुंच जाओगे. Yes, Abisa Dubey, Jiva exists in us. Jiva is a Dabya. We all are Jivas. इवन एनिमल में भी जीवा है, बर्ड में भी जीवा है, प्लांट्स में भी, ट्री में भी जीवा है. चींटी जो सबसे छोटी चींटी, उसमें भी जीवा है. इज इट क्लियर? सारे लोग बोलो, इज इट क्लियर? अगर सरदाज एक बार रीड कर लो, इसी को लाइन बना कर लिख देना है. पहले कैसे शुरू करोगे? अगर जैना's theory of reality आए तो in which we will start? Jaina metaphysics is asked. Jaina's theory of reality, pluralistic, realistic, relativistic, and theory regarding this is called Anekantavad. According to Anekantavad, many realities, each reality has many qualities. Many realities are classified in two groups. Many conscious jivas, many material objects. Objects are separate from jivas. That's why realism. Since many realities, that's why pluralism. Each reality has innumerable qualities, many qualities. Who is the ground of these qualities? Known as Zabya. Zab is the ground of these qualities. Where qualities depend, Zabya. Zab is a kind of reality, you can say. It's a reality. This is called Zab here. Technical term Zab is used. Qualities are dependent on Zabyaj. So in Zabyaj, how many qualities? So innumerable qualities. And these all qualities can be classified in two groups. Many qualities. Some of them are necessary quality, permanent, unchangeable, inseparable. Some of them are accidental qualities, changeable qualities, origin and decay going on. Example, consciousness in Jiva, necessary quality. Pain and pleasure in Jiva, accidental quality. Here, necessary qualities are called Guna, accidental qualities are called Paryaya. And association of Guna and Paryaya is known as Zabya. That's all. It is said. क्लियर? इतना कर लिया हमने. पहला पेज ये था और दूसरा पेज ये था. Each reality has innumerable qualities. Locus or ground of those qualities, Zabya. Innumerable qualities in Zabya. Two types. That's all. Next. Third aspect. Zab is real. Zab is real. It is said that Zab is real. Real means Sata. S-A-T, Sata. Zab is real according to Jaina philosophy. And they have defined the term real or Sata as definition. What is the definition given by them? Definition. They have defined the term Sata as Sat is that who is associated with origin, decay and permanent. Reality is that which is associated with reality is that which is associated with origin, decay and permanence. In Sanskrit, it's called Utpad, Vyaya, Dhrobya, no need to write Sanskrit, just I am explaining those things, taking help of Sanskrit. Sanjuktam, associated means Sanjuktam. Yuktam. Sanjuktam means Sanjukta, associated. Real means Sat. सत इज दैट विच इज एसोसिएटेड विथ ओरिजिन, डिके एंड परमानेंट. उत्पाद व्यय द्रव्य संयुक्तम सत, ये संस्कृत में आता है. एग्जैक्ट ट्रांसलेशन लिखो, संस्कृत लिखने की जरूरत नहीं, जहां होगा मैं बता दूंगा. रट सकते हो, एक लाइन का है, ज्यादा 4-4 लाइन का नहीं रटना है, 5-7 रट लो, क्या दिक्कत है. उत्पाद व्यय द्रव्य संयुक्तम सत, उत्पाद व्यय द्रव्य संयुक्तम सत. So it is said by Jaina philosophers that Rab is real. What do you mean by real? They have defined the term Sat as Sat is that which is associated with Utpad, Vyay, Dhrabya, origin, decay and permanence. See, origin and decay was accepted as real by Buddhism. They have accepted only origin and decay as real. They have accepted momentariness as reality. Momentariness. Only that thing is real which is momentary in nature. Note down. As real. Note down. Only that thing is real which is momentary in nature. So, in which sense the term real is defined by Buddhist? Real is that which is momentary in nature. They have not accepted permanence as a feature of reality. Buddhist philosopher. They have said only that thing is real which is momentary in nature. So it is said by them that, it is said by Jaina philosopher, the fallacy of क्षणिक एकांतवाद, क्षणिक एकांतवाद, एकांतवाद, अनेकांतवाद नहीं, एकांतवाद exist in Buddhist philosophy. It's an objection, allegation, objection. जैनाज का ऑब्जेक्शन है बुद्धिज्म पे. It seems they have accepted only one thing as a feature of reality, that is momentariness, origin decay. So it is said by Jaina philosophers that the fallacy of क्षणिक means momentariness. Ekantvad means accept one aspect as real, only one aspect. They have said in reality many aspects, many attributes, and out of many attributes, if you are accepting one in ultimate sense, it means ekantvad. And ekantvad means many realities, many attributes, many qualities in them. And out of many qualities, if you are accepting one of them in complete sense, it means ekantvad. Ekantvad is a kind of fallacy. See, in 1998, ekantvad and anekantvad. Anekantvad means many realities, many attributes. Ekantvad is a theory. Vad means theory, according to which when we accept one quality of anything is true in complete sense. किसी एक चीज को, one aspect को ही आप, one aspect accept in complete sense, in a holistic sense. The object is only that one. So this is called ekantvad. जैसे if you are saying board is only white, it's ekantvad. You are accepting board as board is white also. Apart from white, many qualities, but you are accepting board is only white. You are refuting other possibilities. You are accepting one aspect of board in complete sense. It's a fallacy of ekantvad. Once this question was asked, after that no, कहीं पे भी नहीं है. So here it is said by Buddhist Jainism that Jaina Buddhist philosophers have accepted only momentariness as real. Only that thing is real which is momentary nature. That's why fallacy of क्षणिक ekantvad exists in their thought. And permanence is accepted as feature of sat or real by Shankaracharya. Shankar accepted only that thing is real which is permanent in nature, eternal in nature. So it is said by here also fallacy ekantvad exists. Ekantvad. Even it is said by Jaina philosopher that even Shankar has accepted one aspect of reality in complete sense. Since Shankaracharya's philosophy, only that thing is real which is eternal in nature, permanent in nature. And Jaina philosophers have said reality is that which is associated with origin, decay, and permanence. Origin and decay from the point of view of Paryaya. Paryaya point of view, or Moch's point of view, we find origin and decay. Origin and decay in Zabya. Origin and decay in Zabya from Paryaya point of view. We have seen Zabya is associated with Guna and Paryaya. So Paryaya point of view, Moch's point of view, we find origin and decay in Zabya. And we find permanence also from Guna point of view. Guna point of view, we find permanence also in Zabyaj. And since in Zabya we find origin, decay, and permanence, all these three things, that's why Zab is real. Real is that where we find origin and decay and permanence. Origin decay from Paryaya point of view. So Zab में पर्याय भी होता है, Zab में गुना भी होता है. So Guna point of view able to explain permanence, Paryaya point of view able to explain origin and decay. And in this sense, Zab is real. कभी भी सवाल जा सकता है, स्टार दे लेना, in which sense Zab is real? कब सवाल पूछा है? Last year? ये देखो, conception of reality. Charvaka and Jainism. Jainism conception of reality. Reality is that which is associated with origin, decay, and permanence. And Charvaka's point of view, reality, four kinds of realities: earth, air, water, fire. Only this one is accepted as real. That is a matter of perception. Only that thing is real which is perceived by our eyes, perceived by our sense organ. Only that thing is real. 20 में सवाल था, 15 marks का. And what is reality according to Jainism? Reality is that where origin, decay, and permanence will find. That is real basically. And what is real in this sense? Zab is real. And Zabyas are many. 2020. IAS का सवाल है. Clear? So Zab is real. कभी हो सकता है डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन पूछ ले, इन विच सेंस Zab is real according to Jaina philosophy, or new question possible, explain real or Sat from the point of view of Buddhism, Jainism, and Shankaracharya. Buddhist philosophy, only that thing is real which is changeable in nature, momentary in nature. Shankaracharya's philosophy, only that thing is real which is eternal in nature, never change. Buddhist philosophy, permanence, mere illusion, accepted only change as real. Shankaracharya's philosophy, change is basically illusion. Only that thing is real which is permanent in nature, eternal in nature, eternal. Only eternity is real. Shankaracharya, change is illusion. Buddhist philosophy, eternity is illusion, change is real. Jaina's philosophy, that thing is real which is origin भी है, decay भी है, and permanence भी है. Origin, decay, and permanence, all those things are present, then we will accept that thing as real. Clear हो जाना चाहिए. That's all. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? सारे लोग बोलना. In a comparative manner. Regarding reality, three important thoughts. One group, change is, reality is momentary in nature. Only that thing is real which is momentary. Buddhist philosophy. Shankaracharya, only that thing is real which is eternal in nature, permanent. And Jaina's philosophy, only that thing is real which is associated with origin, decay, and permanence. But origin, decay, and permanence not from same point of view. origin and decay from Pariya point of view and permanence from Guna point of view. Possible to maintain harmony. Yes, in one sense you can say Anish Kumar. Clear? अखिलेश, अभिषेक, किसी ने पूछा था उस समय, अग्रसर ने पूछा था कि वो उत्पाद व्यय, अग्रसर, इज इट क्लियर? अखिलेश क्लियर? बोल लो, ये सब थॉट है, मैं थॉट को एकदम आसान बना रहा हूँ, सिंप्लीफाइड कर रहा हूँ, हाईली सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्म में मैंने उसको बना दिया है, एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड। एक बार पढ़ोगे याद ही हो जाएगा, अगर अच्छे से फोकस होकर पढ़ लोगे क्लास में तो। बार बार नहीं पढ़ना है फिलोसफी, एक बार पढ़ो और ठीक से पढ़ लो, मतलब उसको इनरीच कर लो, टेकिंग हेल्प ऑफ प्रिंटेड, जस्ट एड वैल्यू एडिशन कर लो उसी को, वही ठीक हो जाएगा। ये यही तो हरप्रीत, व्हाट्स द नेचर ऑफ रियल, रियल क्या है, एंड व्हाट इज रियल, बेसिकली सबस्टांस आर रियल, रब इज रियल, एंड व्हाट्स द फीचर्स ऑफ, किसको रियल कहेंगे, जिसमें तीनों फीचर ओरिजिन, डिके एंड परमानेंस हो। ओनली दैट थिंग इज रियल विच इज वेयर वी फाइंड ओरिजिन, डिके एंड परमानेंस। शंकर से पूछोगे, शंकर हैड सेड ओनली दैट थिंग इज रियल विच इज eternally nature. What is eternal? Said by Brahm is only eternal. So in Shankaracharya's philosophy, only Brahm is real. Advaitvad. Since accepted only Brahm as ultimately real. Since Brahm is eternal, permanent, not accepted change as real. Who? Shankaracharya. Change mere illusion. Buddhism, eternity is mere illusion. ध्यान रखना। और यहां पे Jaina philosopher, all change, origin, decay, permanence, all are real. No need. दीपक सिंह, अभी काल तो मैंने पढ़ाया नहीं, तो काल पे कहां से आ गए तुम? आई हैव नॉट यूज द टर्म काल और टाइम। There is unextended substance. Deepak Singh. Now, is it clear? Now, next point. Zab is real, we have seen. Now, types of Zabyaj. Types of Zabyaj. Zabyaj are of two types in broad sense. One is Astikaya, extended substance. Astikaya. And second one, Anastikaya. Unextended. Anastikaya. Anastikaya Zab is basically time. Kala. Time means it's unextended substance, anastikaya. These are the extended substance, astikaya. Two types, jiva and ajiva. Ajivas are of four types, ajivas. Four types of ajivas are there. Dharma, adharma, akash and pudgal. And jivas are of two types, liberated and in bondage. Liberated and bondage. Liberated jivas are of two types, sayog kevali, ayog kevali. Bonded jivas are of two types, mobile and static. Static jiva, mobile jiva. Mobile jivas are of four types. Take help of printed notes. Note down. Printed notes. Printed notes से लोगे. And in process of that, इसको स्टार दे लो. Not asked any question so far. Possible to ask question regarding a jiva. Just 2-3 lines regarding each other. Once short notes has been asked on this point, short notes, Pudgala. And Jiva पे एक बार बन सकता है. Once they have asked questions regarding Jivas. So see printed notes, able to understand, no problem. I have discussed all important, crucial aspects, important aspects. Printed notes, Deepak Singh. रिमझिम चतुर्वेद, आप बहुत फास्ट बोलते हो, नहीं लिख पाते हैं, कोई बात नहीं, धीरे बोल देंगे अब। आप कभी कभी निकल जाता है सब चीजें, तो आप उसको हिंट दे दो तो धीरे धीरे बोल देंगे. टाइप्स ऑफ जीवाज, टू टाइप्स ऑफ जीवाज, अस्थिकाय जीवा, extended substance, extended substance, extended द्रव्याज, अनस्थिकाय unextended substance. Astikaya is of two types, Jiva and Ajiva. Anastikaya is accepted as only Kala or time. Ajiva Dravya are of four types, Dharma, Adharma, Akash and Pudgalaj. Short notes once they have asked. Jiva is of two types, liberated Jiva, bonded Jiva. Printed note से लेना है ना, हम नोटिंग नहीं करा रहे हैं. But I have said you have to take help of print. यही चार्ट बनाओ, just उतार लेना है. Liberated Jivas are of two types, Sayog Kevali, Ayog Kevali. And bonded Jivas are of two types, static and mobile. Mobile Jivas are of four types, one sense organ, two sense organs, three sense organs, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sense organs, human beings have 5 sense organs. कीटी भी जीवा है. Static Jivas, plants, trees, etc. You are saying that कोई बात नहीं. गौतम कुमार, रिमझिम ने पूछा कि आप बहुत तेज बोलते हो, तो गौतम कुमार बोल रहे कि यू आर सेइंग राइट, वेरी गुड. अभी तक खुद नहीं कभी पूछा कि आप तेज बोलते हो, बट जब रिमझिम ने पूछा तो सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. ये सम सॉर्ट सिंपैथेटिक व्यू, इम्पैथी है इनके भीतर. यू हैव सम सॉर्ट ऑफ इम्पैथी गौतम कुमार. You are feeling the pain of others. Very good. Gautam Kumar. Correct? धीरे बोल देंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Is it clear? Is it clear? पहले बोलो. ये प्रिंटेड नोट से लेना है तो इसको जल्दी से मैंने बोल दिया. You have to take help of printed notes. Is it clear? पहले बोलो सारे लोग. नेहा श्रीवास्तव, yes. Yes, Gautam has quality of Jiva, yes. Deepak Singh, Pudgalaj basically, they are defined as Puryanti, Galyanti. This one is basically original form, atomic in nature. This Pudgalaj, our body is made of Pudgalaj. And what are the features of Pudgalaj? Form, touch, taste, smell, and finally sound also byproduct. These are the features of Pudgalaj. Pudgalaj are many. They are Ajiva Dravya. They are Ajivas are extended substance. So Pudgalaj are basically extended substance. Pudgalaj are basically Ajiva Dravya. Pudgalaj are many. They are of two types, atoms and combination of atoms. Our body is made of Pudgalaj. What are the features of Pudgalaj? And that is form, touch, taste, smell, etc. And when Jiva plus Pudgalaj identical to bondage. When Jiva associated with Pudgalaj, then Jiva falls in bondage. And Jiva minus Pudgalaj, Pudgal, Puryanti Galyanti cha, Pudgal is identical to liberation. When Pudgalaj are completely separated from Jiva, separated, minus, then we find Kavalya. And when Jiva is associated with Pudgal Kalaj, material elements, these are, it means ki Jiva falls in bondage. And this Jiva always attract Pudgalaj. What's are Pudgalaj? Form, touch, taste, smell and words. We all are Jiva. And these are the point of attraction. जीवा कहीं भटकता है तो इसी 5 में भटकेगा. Either form of someone will start to recall, form, touch, taste, स्मेल और साउंड। जीव भटकता है इसी पांच में, एंड व्हेन जीव एसोसिएटेड विद दिस पुद्गलाज, दीज आर द फीचर्स ऑफ पुद्गलाज, यहीं से डेविएशन शुरू होता है। सो इन प्रोसेस ऑफ मेडिटेशन वी ट्राई टू सेपरेट आवर सेल्फ फ्रॉम दिस फाइव काइंड्स ऑफ थिंग्स। हम डिस्कनेक्ट होते हैं, आईज को क्लोज कर लेते हैं, ये सुनो, एकदम पीस डिस्कनेक्शन पाते हैं। नहीं तो हमारा जो चित्त है, जीवा है, ऑलवेज फाइव टाइप्स की चीजों को अपना ऑब्जेक्ट बनाता है थिंकिंग का, इसी में भटकता है सारा जीव। वी ऑल आर जीवा। कहाँ भटकते हो? कभी किसी का रूप याद आ जाएगा, रूप, फॉर्म, 2-4 दिन परेशान हो सकते हो। कभी इच्छा होगी कि टेस्ट, चल के कुछ खाते पीते हैं, तो निकल जाओगे 10-20 किलोमीटर दूर टेस्ट के चक्कर में। कई लोग स्मेल, कई सबको देखोगे दिन भर वो डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ स्मेल यूज करते हैं, इत्र हो, और बहुत सारा ऐड आता है, वो लोशन और क्या क्या है वो सब करते हैं सब। ठीक है, 4 क्वालिटीज व्हाट आई हैव सेड, फॉर्म, टच, टेस्ट, स्मेल। Form, touch, taste, smell, and sound is the byproduct. Ultimately, you'll find sound also. You have to write 4. इसी में तो भटकते हैं। कभी कभी किसी का साउंड याद आता है, उसी में भटकते रहते, क्या बोल दिया उसने, इसमें भटको। टच, टेस्ट, स्मेल, कलर। कलर मीन्स फॉर्म। कोई बात नहीं, टच, टेस्ट, स्मेल, कलर, नो प्रॉब्लम। एंड फाइनली साउंड इज ऑल्सो एक्सेप्टेड। Ultimately, we'll associate this one sound also. When I will discuss liberation, bondage and liberation, then you will find some points regarding Pudgalaj. How Jiva associated with Pudgalaj, how Pudgalaj can be separate from Jiva. Jiva are Ajiva Dravya. Pudgalaj are Ajiva Dravya. Pudgalaj are Ajiva Dravya. They are extended substance. Extended में है ये, अजीवा द्रव्य है, बेसिकली एटॉमिक इन नेचर, फीचर्स, एसोसिएट होगा जीवा तो बॉन्डेज में पड़ा जाएगा। 6-7 लाइन्स वी हैव डिस्कस्ड। क्लियर? अग्रसर राज, यस। क्लियर? सारे लोग बोलो, इज इट क्लियर? क्लियर? सारे लोग बोलो, इज इट क्लियर? ओके, सो फर्स्ट पार्ट, दैट इज theory of reality, we have discussed. We have discussed theory of reality of China's philosophy. See the questions. Not discussed epistemology so far and bondage and liberation. Syadvad not discussed. एकांतवाद, अनेकांतवाद क्लियर। जैनाज अनेकांतवाद, सप्तभंगी ने रिलेशन बिटवीन सप्तभंगी ने अनेकांतवाद, कि अनेकांतवाद ऑफ जैनिज्म इज ए कंसिस्टेंट थियरी ऑफ रियलिटी. So after completing something, I will discuss this one. It is a consistent theory of reality. So I will discuss in which here you have to write refutation of this theory. So I will discuss this one later on. Concept of jiva, you have to take help of Jaina's definition of dravya we have discussed. Explain the theory of substance according to Jainism. Theory of substance. So dravya, definition of substance, dravya, definition, द्रव्य इज रियल, टाइप्स ऑफ द्रव्याज बहुत है। अनेकांतवाद शॉर्ट नोट्स, पुद्गल पे एक बार क्वेश्चन आ चुका है, पुद्गलाज शॉर्ट नोट्स। सप्तभंगी नय, वी हैव नॉट डिस्कस सप्तभंगी नय। रिलेटिव प्लुरलिज्म ऑफ अनेकांतवाद, रिलेटिव प्लुरलिज्म और अनेकांतवाद, अनेकांतवाद हैव डिस्कस्ड, रिलेटिव प्लुरलिज्म, रिलेशन बिटवीन अनेकांतवाद एंड सप्तभंगी नय। 2015 जैनाज कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ द्रव्याज और सबस्टांस लिख लोगे। तत्वार्थ, तत्वार्थ मीन्स द्रव्याज, यू हैव टू राइट, So tattva, tattva means dravya, dravya means reality, reality, reality. Again, how is reality defined by Jainism? How is reality? They have defined reality as utpad, vyay, dhruvya, origin, decay and permanence. दिखा दोगे आप? एंड फिर रियलिटी पे 2020 में भी सवाल है. नेक्स्ट, हवीश कुमार, हाउ फीलिंग ऑफ ड्रेड. देखो, जीवा इज बेसिकली कंसियस. Consciousness is the necessary quality of jiva. And jiva, when I will discuss, if you will see jiva, when I will discuss bondage and liberation, then you will find something more. What condition of jiva? Jiva is basically associated with 4 kinds of infiniteness. Jiva is associated with infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, infinite power, and infinite bliss, knowledge, power. Infinite bliss. Infinite faith. 4 kinds of infinite. Jiva is basically, but due to some other things, kasaya, etc., anger, greed, pride, delusion, जीवा स्टार्ट टू अट्रैक्ट पुद्गलाज. जैसे ही पुद्गल को अट्रैक्ट करेगा, डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ थिंग्स विल स्टार्ट, नेगेटिविटी विल स्टार्ट इन जीवाज जीवा. आप उसी से रिलेटेड सवाल पूछ रहे हो. इट विल बी क्लियर व्हेन आई विल डिस्कस बॉन्डेज एंड लिबरेशन. All atoms are qualitatively alike. अग्रसर राज, देखो, क्वालिटेटिव डिफरेंस का मतलब है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, न्याया फिलोसफर हैव एक्सेप्टेड 4 kinds of atoms: earth, air, water and fire. 4 kinds of atoms. 4 kinds of atoms. And they are qualitatively different from each other. Earth, air, water, fire. वाटर फायर. ध्यान रखना थोड़ा सा. न्याय फिलॉसफी जब पढ़ेंगे तो और क्लियर होगा. देन यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज सेड बाय जैनिज्म. अर्थ का जो है एटम होगा, उसमें स्मेल की क्वालिटी होगी. ईयर वाले में टच की क्वालिटी होगी. वाटर वाले में टेस्ट की क्वालिटी होगी. फायर में फॉर्म की क्वालिटी होगी. सो दे आर क्वालिटेटिवली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर. क्वालिटेटिव डिफरेंस यू विल फाइंड एटम्स बाय न्याया. यहां पे जैनिज फिलॉसफी अलग हटके बोलता है. ध्यान करना जो आप सवाल पूछ रहे हो. सो आई विल डिस्कस दिस वन व्हेन आई विल डिस्कस, क्योंकि एटम्स पढ़ना है हम लोगों को. एटोमिस्टिक थियरी ऑफ क्रिएशन. ऑल आर क्वालिटेटिवली अलाइक. मस्ट बी अवेयर. क्लियर? Okay. Now next. Time है? Okay. Next note down. First part. स्यादवाद and सप्तभंगी न्याय. सप्तभंगी न्याय. This one is the second topic, but in process of that you are bound to read that one also. स्यादवाद. क्लियर? नेहा श्रीवास्तव. ओके. स्यादवाद एंड सप्तभंगी न्याय. तो see, although स्यादवाद literal meaning is वाद means theory of relativity of knowledge. Syadvad means theory of relativity of knowledge. And Saptabhangi Nyaya means Saptabhangi Nyaya, already discussed. Now we are going to this introduction. Introduction, note down, introduction. Now, if question is asked regarding Syadvad, never directly starts your answer with Syadvad itself. Syadvad itself is the result or outcome of theory of reality of Jana philosophy. So we will start always from theory of reality. Introduction. Jana's theory of reality is called or known as अनेकांतवाद. नोट कर लोगे. Introduction, first point. Jana's theory of reality is called or known as अनेकांतवाद. Jana's theory of reality is known as अनेकांतवाद. It's a metaphysical theory. Jana's theory of reality is known as अनेकांतवाद. What is said by अनेकांतवाद? Second line. According to अनेकांतवाद, innumerable realities exist in this universe and each reality has innumerable qualities. ऐसे कर सकते हो. मान लो ये रियलिटीज हैं. Imagine. These are the many realities exist in this universe and each reality has innumerable qualities. 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 Each reality has innumerable qualities. So this one is the meaning of अनेकांतवाद. According to अनेकांतवाद. अनेकांतवाद. Clear? And see, epistemological expression of अनेकांतवाद is in Syadvad. Syadvad is the epistemological expression of अनेकांतवाद. So here आप Syadvad पे आ गए. Syadvad is the epistemological expression of अनेकांतवाद. Epistemological expression of अनेकांतवाद is in Syadvad. तो Syadvad पे लिखना होगा, since it is itself is the outcome of अनेकांतवाद. So very beginning in short, not in detail, 2 लाइन में अनेकांतवाद को दिखाओ. ये कोई इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं है ना, इसका आउटकम है ये. अगर क्वेश्चन है जैसे Syadvad पे, तो दिखाओ. Jana's theory of reality is called अनेकांतवाद. According to अनेकांतवाद, innumerable reality has innumerable qualities. And Syadvad is the epistemological expression of अनेकांतवाद. अब यहां से Syadvad शुरू कर दिया. मेन स्ट्रक्चर Syadvad. Is it clear? पहले बोलो, इंट्रोडक्शन क्लियर हुआ. How epistemological expression? I am going to explain. What do you mean by Syadvad? What do you mean by the term Syat? Why we should accept it? We'll discuss all those things. सारे लोग बोलो, इज इट क्लियर? इतना तक बोलो आप. Is it clear? Yes, okay. Syadvad is a theory of relativity of knowledge. First line. Syadvad is a theory of relativity of knowledge. Syadvad is a theory of relativity of knowledge. Second point. Syadvad is a theory. तो देखो, जब भी स्यादवाद लिखना होगा ना, तो 2-3 लाइन का इंट्रोडक्शन आने देना। कई लोग कहते हैं, कुछ लोग होशियार, ज्यादा होशियार बनते हैं सब, कि इन डायरेक्टली राइट क्वेश्चंस, but you must be aware, if something is the outcome of some another thing, Syadvad is not an independent topic. It is itself is the outcome of theory of अनेकांतवाद. So in short, write अनेकांतवाद. Same thing. जैसे कभी व्याप्ति पे सवाल आ जाए, ये एक्सप्लेन व्याप्ति, सो नेवर राइट डायरेक्ट लाइन की व्याप्ति इटसेल्फ, कि व्याप्ति इज एन इनवेरिएबल कंकमिटेंट रिलेशन बिटवीन मिडिल टर्म एंड मेजर. नेवर स्टार्ट लाइक दैट. नेबर. कोई कहता हो तो उसको किनारे करो उसको. कई लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं, सबको पता नहीं है, अभी बिना बैकग्राउंड वाले हैं सब. उन्होंने डिपार्टमेंट में, फिलॉसफी डिपार्टमेंट में कदम नहीं रखा है कभी इंडिया के. वो कहते डायरेक्ट एकदम लिखो. डायरेक्ट नहीं, फ्यू प्लेसेस सर्टेनली विल राइट डायरेक्टली, बट व्हेन वी इन प्रोसेस ऑफ प्रूविंग, इन प्रोसेस ऑफ एक्सेप्टिंग अनुमान प्रमाण, we start to find Vyapti. Vyapti is the logical ground and nerve of inference. It's not an independent topic. So, if question is asked regarding Vyapti, first of all, write 2-3 lines regarding inference, and then Vyapti, and after that, start focus Vyapti completely. Same thing is here. Syadvad hai, so write itself is the epistemological expression of Anekantvad. Zyada detail mein nahi, 2-3 lines sufficient, introduction complete. Syadvad is a theory of relativity of knowledge. Why it should be accepted? Why it should be accepted? Note down in front of that. Syadvad हमने मेन स्ट्रक्चर में लिखा है. फर्स्ट पॉइंट, सेकंड पॉइंट, why it should be accepted. So it is said by Jaina philosopher, why it should be accepted. If there exist, why it should be accepted. There exist many realities. There exist, यहाँ पे कर सकते हो, many realities, and each reality has many qualities. Many realities, and each reality has many qualities. ऐसे कर सकते हैं समझने के लिए. Why? There exist many realities and many qualities. An ordinary person can find knowledge of only some realities and their some qualities. An ordinary person can find knowledge of only some realities. Who can find? So only Kevali can find. So no need to write sideline kar do usko. An ordinary person can find knowledge of only some realities and some qualities. After getting knowledge, if he is going to say something regarding the object, after getting knowledge, if he is going to say something regarding knowledge, that his judgment is known as a judgment regarding object. Judgment. A judgment is known as Naya. Technical term. Naya means judgment. After getting knowledge of the object, certainly he will say something regarding that is known as judgment or Naya. Judgment, for example, सब लोग एक ही एग्जाम्पल नहीं लिखोगे. Different persons may write different example. Board is white, wall is green, pen is black, pen is red. You can separate different. Pot is red. Red pot. Or pot is round, or you can. Here I am going to write board is square. बोर्ड इज स्क्वायर. लाइन ऐसा लिखना जिसमें आसान हो, कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी नहीं हो. बोर्ड इज स्क्वायर इज ए नया. इट्स ए जजमेंट. इट्स ए नया. नया इज ए काइंड ऑफ पार्शियल जजमेंट. partially true judgment it is, but not partially true, but not authentic. Authentic. It's not a certain knowledge. It's not certain. It is not valid. Although it is partially true, but not valid, certain, authentic. Why? Why it is not authentic? Why it is not certain? Why it is not valid? Since, why? Since context is not clear. Context is not clear. In which context it is said board is white, it's not clear. Context is not clear. That's why it is not authentic, not valid. If we are saying board is a square, in which situation you are saying, in which context, when, where you are saying board is white, it's not clear. Board is white, say partially true. Since board has innumerable qualities and you are getting one of them, board is a square. And you are saying board is square. So it's a judgment, but partial, not valid, authentic, certain. In which context board is a square, not clear. From every context, you can't say board is a square. If board is a square, okay. But not in all contexts. If someone is perceiving from this side, he may say board is vertical. If someone is perceiving this board from the top floor, he may say board is flat. Board is a square, you can say only when if you are sitting in front of board. That particular point of view only you can say board is a square. From another point of view, a person may describe same board differently. जो इस साइड से बोर्ड को देख रहा, मान लो 20 meters away from this board, he may describe the same board. ये board is vertical. ये कह सकता है board is flat. This object is flat. And if you are perceiving this object in front of that, board is a square. So regarding the same board, different kinds of statements possible. Using the term syad, this person may describe board as syad, board is flat. Syad, board is vertical. Another point of view may say syad, board is a square, syad, board is rectangular. From different points of view, थोड़ा अलग point of view से देखोगे, it seems that board is a square. Yes or no? बहुत दूर से देखोगे तो हो सकता है possible to say board is a square. So regarding the same object, different kinds of judgments are possible. Since objects have innumerable qualities, so to make our judgment valid, this judgment is partial, but not authentic, certain. Why? Since context is not clear. To make our judgment valid, authentic, certain, we should use the term syat before our statement. The term syat, note down. The term syat should be used before our statement. The term syat should be used. To make our statement valid and authentic, syat, the term syat should be used before the statement, before the judgment. Using the term syat, 7 kinds of judgments are possible. Using the term syat, 7 kinds of judgments are possible. This is called, this is known as Saptabhangi Naya. Using the term syat before our statement, 7 kinds of judgments are possible. 7 kinds of judgment are possible. This is known as Saptabhangi Naya. ये 2021 में यही सवाल है, सप्तभंगी नया. And you will write all those 7 lines. 7 लाइन लिख दो, हो गया क्लियर. Is it clear? चला बोलो आप सारे लोग. Is it clear? देखो यहां से देखना, एक बार मैं फिर से बोल देता हूं। स्यादवाद एंड सप्तभंगी नया, Jana's theory of reality is called Anekantavad. According to Anekantavad, many realities, each reality has many equalities. Epistemological expression of this theory, Anekantavad, is known as, is called Syadvad. Syadvad is a theory of relativity of knowledge. Why it should be accepted? Next page. Many realities, many equalities. Why it should be accepted? An ordinary person can find knowledge of only some realities, some qualities. After getting knowledge, certainly he will say something. कोई जजमेंट देगा, हिज जजमेंट इज नोन एज नॉय. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, बोर्ड को देखा, कहा बोर्ड इज वाइट. बोर्ड इज वाइट से पार्शियल बट नॉट वैलिड, नॉट ऑथेंटिक, नॉट सर्टेन. वाई नॉट सर्टेन? In which context board is white has been said by that person, not clear. In which context? When board is white or a square, not all the time. For example, right now regarding this board, we can say board is white. Right now, in this particular context only, we can say board is white. बट इफ हम यहाँ का सारा ट्यूबलाइट चेंज कर दें, हम रेड, ये येलोइश ट्यूबलाइट लगा दें, येलो कलर चारों तरफ लगा दें, येलो लाइट लगा दें, एट दैट टाइम रिगार्डिंग दिस सेम बोर्ड यू मे से बोर्ड इज येलोइश. Sometimes you may say regarding the same board is reddish. So if you have used yellow light, and at that time if you are saying that board is yellowish, you should use the term syad. It means in a particular period of time, particular context, particular situation, in a particular point of view, board is certainly yellowish. Right now, you can say syad board is white. Regarding the same board, in some different time, you may say syad board is reddish. इसी बोर्ड के बारे में बोल सकते हो. So regarding the same object, different kinds of judgments are possible at the same time, but from different points of view. And all those statements, judgments can be accepted as true, but not from same point of view. जैसे हाथी है, elephant है. Regarding elephant, we can say syad elephant is like a pillar. Correct. From syad elephant is like a fan. It's also correct from one point of view. Syad elephant is like a snake. It's also correct. Rope. Correct from one point of view. All are correct, but not from same point of view. Regarding the same object, different kinds of statement possible. According to Syadvad, it makes us liberal. We should respect other views. बहुत अच्छी philosophy है, brilliant philosophy है, to solve religious disputes. So using the term syad before our statement, how many types of judgments are possible? 7 types of judgment are possible. This one is known as Saptabhangi Naya. बोलो इतना क्लियर? सारे लोग बोल लो, इज इट क्लियर? अमित, विकास, अग्रसर, आप में 1-2 लोग पढ़ाने वाले भी आ गए हैं, तो फिलॉसफी पढ़ाते हैं, अच्छी बात है, वो भी सवाल पूछ लेंगे. वो कम पूछते हैं वे लोग, बट आई हैव इंफॉर्मेशन. जो पढ़ाते हैं वो लोग भी पढ़ रहे हैं अभी, कुछ वो भी सीख लेंगे जरूर, अच्छी बात है. अग्रसर राज, ठीक है, सीखो, पढ़ाओ. नॉलेज तो बंटने से, जितना बांटोगे उतना फैलेगा, कम नहीं होता है वो नॉलेज. यस, गौतम, अभिषेक, मनीष, ओके, इज इट क्लियर? आफ्टर दैट आई विल स्टार्ट टू डिस्कस व्हाट डू मीन बाय स्यात. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? व्हाट्स आर दो 7 काइंड्स ऑफ 1, 2, 3, 4. हम 7 इसको भी नोट कर लेंगे, इसका मीनिंग देख लेंगे, एंड आफ्टर दैट रिफ्यूटेशन ऑफ दिस सप्तभंगी ने क्लियर हो जाएगा. टुमारो आई विल डिस्कस रिमेनिंग पार्ट्स. टुडे आई हैव डिस्कस्ड theory of reality, and even I have discussed first part of Saptabhangini, that is Syadvad, I have discussed overall. Tomorrow, meaning of Syad, name of those Saptabhanginaya, refutation, etc. So tomorrow, this particular topic, that Saptabhanginaya, will be completed. Thank you. Tomorrow, remaining parts.